Hey, gamers and techies. We're at the end of week 3 back in the lab, and this is our recap of the week. So, at week 1, our focus was simplicity and making a simple commitment. Week 2 was all about frequency and awareness, and week 3 is going to be about progressive overload. Week 3 moving into week 4. So, just to recap the week in total, it went really well. The goal was to again increase frequency and increase my awareness of what I'm doing throughout the workout, and I'd give myself a check on both of those. So I increased the frequency, the number of times I'm doing a workout throughout the week, to 5 times a week. So I did Monday through Friday, knocked it out. In addition to that, I also kept track of my workouts. So again, if you've seen some of my videos, I'm doing a takeaway for the workout, and then I also provide you all with exactly what I'm doing with each workout. So that's how I'm keeping awareness of what I'm doing each workout and making sure that I'm progressing every time that I'm doing a workout. And that leads me to moving forward into the next week. I really want to keep track of making sure I'm properly reaching progressive overload. And what progressive overload is it's really you using certain variables to help stimulate your body to both increase in strength and increase in muscle mass. So if you want to increase your muscle mass and if you want to increase your strength, you're going to use progressive overload and the variables of progressive overload to do that. Now, some of the variables here I have written. This isn't everything necessarily, but it's a good general um, way to start with an introduction into progressive overload. So we have time under tension. We have load, which can be just using weights. For example, we have volume, which is sets and reps, and we also have range of motion. Just really quickly, range of motion would be if you're doing a squat, um, going halfway down versus going all the way down to the ground. That's a difference in range of motion. For volume, sets and reps, one repetition of a push-up would just be doing one push-up. Um, doing 3 push-ups and then doing another 3 push-ups and then doing another 3 push-ups would be 3 sets of 3 push-ups. So that's just a quick rundown of sets and reps. Again, load, that's adding weight to an exercise, and then time under tension, that's how long your muscles are active while you're performing the exercise. So the more you increase that, typically when you're doing an exercise, the more you stimulate muscle growth and strength. So all of these variables in their own right can be an effective way to stimulate progressive overload. But the caveat of sticking to just one of those is that you can reach your ceiling very quickly. So it's a good idea to know the different ways to reach progressive overload and then use them together at a certain point. So, of course, to keep it simple, if you're on your own fitness journey, if you want to just kind of jump in there and keep it simple at the beginning, maybe just play with one of these variables. But over time, you want to get into the habit of multiplying them together, adding them together. Because what that's going to do is it's going to help to prevent you from reaching your ceiling in a particular variable too quickly. And I have a quick little illustration down here just to kind of show you. Let's just say, for example, I only wanted to focus on weight. And I didn't care about necessarily the number of sets and reps and or time under tension or range of motion. Well, if I'm just week after week or day after day just doing a particular exercise and only increasing the weight, it's not going to take me very long to reach my ceiling. Let's just say I'm increasing by 5 pounds every single day. It's not going to take me that long to reach my ceiling on how much I can lift weight wise. It's just you're going to get there pretty quickly because you're not giving your body enough time to adapt. And that's kind of what happens here is if you're just focusing on one of these, you're going to really quickly, if we think of the water in this bucket as the progressive overload variable, and the bucket itself as your body. And we're thinking of our body as like either a sponge or an organic bucket that kind of grows over time based on how much progressive overload you're feeding it. Well, this is what's going to happen if we're just giving it this one variable over time and we're increasing that variable at a really fast rate. The bucket's just going to spill over. But if we instead take these variables and bring them together and have them working alongside each other, and we're not taking one variable and increasing it too quickly, this is what happens. And this is the ideal scenario, is we want to give our body the ability to expand and grow and be able to withstand this workload. And in order to do that, we have to give it the time, and bringing all of these together rather than just focusing on one is that's how you give yourself the time. Is you're increasing everything slowly over time rather than just one variable at a fast rate. So this again is the ideal scenario. So you want to give your body, you're going to pour the variable in there, the variables in there, but you're also giving your body the ability to adapt and expand over time. As you can see here, so the volume is increasing in both of these, but in this scenario, it's not going to spill over because your body's ability to take this workload will also expand over time because you're giving it that opportunity. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. And also let me know where you are on your own fitness journey. I hope that was a helpful explanation. Let me know if you have, again, any further questions. Like, follow, and subscribe if you'd like to see future updates. And I'll see you in the next one.